What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tay, and I'm back with another video. So we finally can get into the Jazz and Tay reunion. Y'all, I know I'm late, but I'm excited. They had a reunion day, met up in a car, had some food, had conversations, answered questions, and it just gave healing, fresh start, time heals. It gave all that and more, y'all. So let's get into it. Let's get into, my favorite parts and stuff, all that. Also, this year just screams the year of reconnecting. I'm going to do a video on this, y'all, because it's just giving the year of growth, the year of reconnecting. Y'all will get that soon. Stay tuned for that video. All right, but yeah, basically, okay, Jazz dropped two videos. She dropped one on her vlog channel, and then she dropped one on, just her regular channel. But it also, Tay dropped a video. Jazz's first video where she had showed us her outfit, you could tell it was them definitely having to readjust and, set the tone. But as soon as, the tone was set, it didn't take them long to readjust, okay? I don't know if this was, I guess it was their first ever time meeting back up. But it was I was like, oh, is this going to be one of those awkward things? At first, it was a little awkward, but as time went on, they got comfortable. You couldn't even tell. It just flowed. I was like, oh, that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's always a good sign. This is when they decided to also go, they're talking about what they wanted to eat. So this is when they also drove to get food. And what's funny is not Jazz, Tay was really not in the mood to drive. She was like, I really don't want to drive. It's late. It's dark. And y'all know how the sun go down quicker now. But Tay ended up driving, but it was so cute because she's like, wait, do you have your wallet? I'm like, my girl. Look, Tay won't play. Tay's like, Tay mindset was probably like, I'm driving. Hopefully she's paying. But I feel like y'all know, Jazz just seemed like that type that's like, yeah, I got you. And the way this girl was smacking that gum like Jazz, girl, because she said she had just had some Fritos. But the way she was smacking that gum, y'all, made no sense. And then it was just, I can't remember when. Oh, yeah, being outside, because, Tay was like, yeah, I'm not really outside like that. And then Jazz was like, yeah, after we broke up, I was outside. And Tay's like, oh, yeah, I can tell because I was lurking. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like all the exes do it at least once, especially if you have, social media presence. I feel like they be lurking. It's okay, too. As long as you're not, that pesky lurker that, they got to, respond and stay stuff. But yeah, and then they also talked about that basketball game, which was so crazy because that's when everybody was just and at the time, Jazz was still with Crystal, so it was like, oh my God, Jazz and Tay are together. And the whole time they're like, oh girl, I didn't even know you were there. I didn't even see you. That's the vibe. That's literally the tone. Tay's like, I didn't even know you were there. Jazz is like, I was only there for a few minutes. They said they were in different sections. I'm sitting here dang, and so many people, they hyped that up, y'all. The things were making the rounds. Look here, they're sitting in the same spot. And I'm sitting here nah, I think this is an overkill. I think y'all really overhyped this. It ain't nothing. Mind you, like I said, she was still with Crystal, or they was still talking at the time, so I won't even vibe with it. But it was cute when Jazz was like, I kept all our pictures, and I'm like, yeah, we all got that one ex where we gonna keep all the pictures. It might not be on it might be until a drive or something, but you nah, I gotta keep these pictures. So that's cute. She kept them pictures. Y'all, even the universe wanted Jazz and Tay back together though, because it's Jazz talking about, yeah, I had just got your mail a couple weeks ago. I'm sitting here it's giving the universe wanted to see Jazz and Tay back together as well. But yeah, so we had that, and then we had them and these dogs that sent me because the way they were grilling each other and really trying to figure out this co-parenting thing when it came to the dogs, because the dogs are just as important as the kids, guys. The fur babies matter. Yes, they deserve to see both of their parents still. And we have Tay, you just left him. You just left. And it's I'm sitting here oh, the puppies. But yeah, I think that, the link ups would definitely be cute, with the puppies. Bring them back. They deserve to be able to hang out as well. And I think it was in in Tay's video, it ended basically that, they were we're done talking about the past, because they were asking each other questions why we broke up, what caused us to break up, why'd you move on fast, stuff like that. But it was questions that it was good questions, but also it was all right, we ask these questions, but then we move on. That's really the vibe. And I was I'm cool with this. I like, from a viewer's point of view, I liked what, that they asked these questions, but it was also a time when they realized okay, it's also time for us to move on. This is closure to the past. It's time, if they do want to rebuild or establish something, start it fresh, start it from scratch, So I love that about them. I loved it. I loved when Jazz is you done got your funny up. You must be on TikTok a lot. I was done. I'm don't play with my girl Tay like that, Jazz. But yeah, y'all, the vibes were definitely there. And y'all know I just also vibe with Tay because, like, it's Tay. I'm a Tay, she's Tay, and it's like, we're Tays. We're Tays together, y'all. So y'all know I vibe there. But yeah, y'all, definitely love the laughs, love the growth. And yeah, I just love that they took this time to, allow us to, bring us in. But, also have that closure and regrowth as well. So we'll see what's next from here. But China the Vibes, as always, I love y'all, and deuces.